welcome to the Koi Perspective YouTube channel. This is something completely new for me. You may know me, my name's Joe Mitchell. I've been around the koi trade for around 2 to 3 years, since the first COVID pandemic. That's when I really got into this hobby as a hobbyist, and then the last year or so I've been in the trade myself. And yeah, I've started the Koi Perspective, so this is something completely new to me. I've never ran my own business, but I've taken the plunge recently. I've had such amazing comments from people in the trade and the hobby who've really pushed me forward to make this jump and this leap of faith in starting this project. So I'm really excited to share with you some more details today and tease a little bit about what's coming up in the future. So yeah, what is the Koi Perspective? The Koi Perspective is a digital format of receiving koi media, news around the world in terms of manufacturers and dealers and what's going on in this country, but not only this country, maybe even to Europe and the United States as well, and figuring out different cultures of koi keeping. But really at heart, what I want to do is bring all of this content to you completely free of charge. So the idea I've got in mind is about producing a digital magazine which you can download and read free, completely free, every single month on the first of the month. But included in there should be podcast medias released every so often, YouTube content on this channel. But yeah, I think the Koi Perspective, going back to that, I think it should be an unbiased perspective. So now I do not work for anybody in the trade besides myself now, and what I want to do is have that perspective of a hobbyist kept really true to nature, and keep my feet on the ground as a hobbyist as well, and bring you content that you guys really want to see and receive. So that might be asking some difficult questions of manufacturers and understanding that, that's what the hobbyist wants to receive. And deep at heart, the article in the magazine is not really trying to sell you anything. I want to be able to have multiple collaborators from all around the hobby. So yeah, as I've mentioned, dealers and manufacturers, but hobbyists as well, and give you, that direct hobbyist experience in the magazine. So yeah, there's going to be some interesting things coming up, and we'll delve into that later in this video. The last thing I want to do is say thank you to everybody who's reached out to me. It's been a little bit of a difficult period over these last few weeks, obviously for those of you who know me more personally from a previous employment, but it's been really heartwarming, the trust and faith that you guys have put in me to produce this. And yeah, the people in the trade that are kind of getting behind me so far have left me with no option really but to move forward on this, and I'm really excited about the future. So I guess that leads me on to what you guys can expect in the Koi Perspective, and we'll touch on that now. Yeah, what can you expect with the Koi Perspective magazine? As I've said, primarily this is going to be a digital magazine project. So if none of you have ever received a digital magazine, they are obviously quite different. You don't receive them through the mail, maybe email though. So what I'm thinking about doing is having a digital magazine which has got some little tweaks to it that separate it from anything that's out there on the market. You receive this monthly by email or following on my social media. It means that every magazine is on the internet forever, so you can go back and read the previous issues as well. But every single month it'd have interviews in there with dealers, manufacturers, hobbyists and other things as well. And as mentioned in my previous part, I want to delve into other countries as well. So if I manage to interview a dealer in Holland, for example, asking him about what products are popular in Holland, maybe what treatments they're using to battle parasites, and vice versa. People in Holland might find it interesting about our UK perspective, because being a digital magazine, it opens it up to different countries as well. Maybe even dipping into the United States and over into Asia, and looking at all kinds of different ways of experiencing this hobby altogether. And I also think some people don't actually get magazines to actually read, and what I mean by that is some people like to consume their content visually by looking at pictures, or consuming it through video content as well, which is something that really excites me. But I want to be able to, if I'm interviewing a dealer, upload that same interview where it's in the magazine as a podcast. The dream that I've got is to have every single dealer or manufacturer of goods in the UK, even into Europe, having a podcast on my Koi Perspective channel, and that way it's almost like a holy bible where you can go to find out about dealers in your local area, but not necessarily just the products they're stocking. I want to get to know the backgrounds of the dealers, how they got into the hobby, what their favourite varieties are, for example, so finding out that your favourite hobbyist dealer is a fan of Aragoki, for example, so then the next time you can go in you can make a joke about it. But there's all kinds of different things I want to do, and with the podcast the opportunities are endless in terms of getting some of you guys as hobbyists on there, but also koi health professionals as well, and speaking with them about the best way to go about doing simple things, and then some more extreme health practices as well. So I'm really excited about that. But I don't want to give everything away. I'm going to keep some of these cards held against my chest, and you guys will have to find out more. One of the things I do want to do in the magazine though is I still want to keep like a koi for sale side of the magazine available. So by that what I mean is I'd like to have koi for sale, but not just really expensive koi. I want the best value koi available in the magazine for you guys to view. I think even if you're not buying koi, it's sometimes nice to just see what dealers have available, and it's a chance for dealers to show you why you should pop down there that weekend and have a look at what stock they've got. And having that koi in the magazine, I don't want expensive fish in there, I want good value koi for the readers of the magazine. But I also want to add some other tweaks to it which I think are going to be really awesome. So again, I won't give everything away, it's something I've got in mind, and obviously I'm only a one-man band at the minute, so I'm trying to come up with all of these ideas and prioritise certain aspects of it at the same time. So there's a lot of things that need to happen to get me to where I want to be, and I want to release something that is of the highest quality, and I'm not going to just chuck something out in the market that I think is under par. I want this to be of the very highest quality, and I want it to be something that really, you guys can resonate with as well. And I'm really interested for you guys to leave your comments on this video. If you've got any ideas, hit me up on my website, which is www.thekoiperspective.com, where you can also sign up to the newsletter, which I'm hoping to distribute the magazine via on the newsletter. It gives me the ability to distribute that via email, and I'm hoping to distribute this magazine on the 1st of every month. But obviously if you sign up to the newsletter you'll get kept in contact with all the other things that I'm planning on doing as well. But yeah, the Koi Perspective is something I'm really excited about. I'm really keen to hear what you guys think about it. The things that I've heard from people I've spoken to, people are really for it, but obviously, I've not really announced it fully to the world like I am doing now. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and if there's anything you want to see in the magazine, please do let me know, and any ideas that you've got. No idea is a bad idea, as they say, so it's an exciting time period. But thank you guys again for watching this video. I'd really appreciate it if you give this video a like and a subscribe so you can keep in contact. But yeah, sign up to the website, and I'll see you guys all very soon, I'm sure.